The world of men is often categorized, dissected, and labeled. We hear about alpha males, beta males, and the various shades in between. This is the sigma male. The world is far too complex to fit individuals into neat little boxes. Sigmas stand apart. They don't seek the limelight, nor do they crave validation from the herd. They are the lone wolves, the independent thinkers, the ones who forge their own paths. This isn't about glorifying one personality type over another. Remember, self-knowledge is a powerful tool, so join me as we embark on this journey of exploration. Let's begin. The is, first and foremost, and he doesn't or accept the without question. He possesses a natural, through which he views the world. It's about a deep-seated need to and to form his own. This is woven into the very fabric of his being, driven by an A he's not content with, or he wants to uncover that this makes him an A of human nature. The sigma male is characterized by a deep sense of self-reliance. He possesses an innate ability to depend on himself, to solve his own problems, and to forge his own path. It's about a quiet confidence in his own capabilities and a willingness to take responsibility for his own life. True freedom comes from within, from the ability to stand on his own 2 feet. This self-reliance often stems from a strong internal locus of control. He takes initiative, sets his own goals, and works diligently towards achieving. The sigma male doesn't crumble in the face of adversity. He sees challenges as opportunities for growth, as tests of his resilience and resourcefulness. His default mode is one of self-sufficiency. This self-reliance is about a deeper sense of inner strength and autonomy. Now let's talk about introversion. It's often misunderstood, often conflated with shyness, but they are not the same. The introverted sigma, he's not afraid of social interaction. He's not intimidated by the social world. He simply finds less need for constant external stimulation. He's perfectly content in his own company. He doesn't feel the need to fill every empty space with chatter. He understands the power of observation, and this is a sign of true strength. To be comfortable with oneself, to be at peace with solitude, it's a testament to inner strength, to a lack of need for external validation. The introverted sigma stands out. He's a beacon of self-reliance, a testament to the power of introspection. The sigma male, he's a keen observer of the world around him. He doesn't just see, he observes. He doesn't just hear, he listens. He's attuned to the subtle cues, the unspoken language of human interaction. He notices the details that others miss, the nuances of behavior that reveal true intentions. And this ability to observe, it's not just about social intelligence, it's about understanding the world at a deeper level. It's about seeing patterns, making connections, and anticipating outcomes. It's about having a finger on the pulse of reality, a deep understanding of the forces at play. This observational prowess, it gives the sigma male a distinct advantage. He's not easily fooled, not easily manipulated. He sees through facades, he recognizes pretense, he understands the motivations of others, their strengths and their weaknesses. And with this understanding comes a sense of control, a sense of agency. The sigma male, he's not a passive observer in the game of life. He's a strategic player, making calculated moves based on his observations. He's always a step ahead, always prepared for what's coming next. There's an undeniable allure to the mysterious, an irresistible draw to the unknown. And the sigma male, he embodies this quality. He's not an open book. He doesn't feel the need to reveal everything about himself. He understands the power of silence, the intrigue of a life lived with a certain degree of privacy. You see, the sigma male, he's not interested in seeking validation through constant self-disclosure. He doesn't need to broadcast his every thought and feeling. He understands that true strength lies in self-possession, in the ability to keep one's own counsel. This air of mystery, it's not about being aloof or unapproachable. It's about maintaining a sense of self, a sense of boundaries. It's about recognizing that not everything needs to be shared, that some things are best kept private. And this is what makes the sigma male so intriguing. He's a puzzle to be solved, a mystery to be unraveled. He doesn't give himself away easily. He doesn't crave the spotlight. And this makes him all the more compelling, all the more attractive. Chapter 7-6, Adaptable. The world is a dynamic, ever-shifting landscape. What worked yesterday might be obsolete tomorrow, and the truly successful, the Sigmas among us, understand this fundamental truth. They are not bound by rigid dogma or shackled to outdated modes of being. Instead, they possess a unique and highly valuable capacity for adaptation. Like water, they flow around obstacles, adjusting their approach as needed. This isn't about spineless acquiescence, no, it's about recognizing that clinging to a failing strategy is a recipe for disaster. The adaptable Sigma male isn't afraid to admit when circumstances demand a change in course. He is not married to any particular ideology or plan, but rather to the pursuit of his goals. And if that means adjusting his sails, changing his methods, he does so without hesitation. This adaptability, this willingness to confront the unknown with open eyes and a flexible mind, is a hallmark of true strength. It's what allows the Sigma to navigate the chaotic waters of life with resilience and resolve, emerging stronger and more capable with each challenge overcome. Chapter 8-7, Non-Conformist. Society pressures us to conform, to fit in, but the Sigma male resists this pressure. He knows the beaten path isn't always the right one. It's not about rebellion. The Sigma values true individuality. He forges his own path despite disapproval. He is the captain of his own ship. True freedom is thinking for oneself. Chapter 9-8, Self-Aware. The unexamined life is not worth living. In a world of distractions, self-reflection is rare, but not for the Sigma male. True strength begins with self-knowledge. It's a commitment to honesty. Awareness is the first step towards growth. The Sigma masters himself, understanding strengths and weaknesses. This self-awareness forms the Sigma's strength. The Sigma male is not a wanderer in the desert of life, blown about by the winds of fate. No, he has a compass, a map, a direction. He has goals, and these aren't your average pedestrian aspirations. These are aims forged in the fires of self-knowledge, tempered by introspection, and aimed squarely at the highest good he can conceive. This isn't about material wealth or fleeting pleasure. Though those things might come, they are merely shadows cast by the light of something far greater. The Sigma male aims for mastery in his chosen domain, for the development of his character, for the shouldering of responsibility that would make lesser men falter. He understands that life is inherently meaningful, and that finding that meaning is a responsibility not to be shirked. He sets his sights on goals that resonate with his soul, goals that demand he become the strongest, most capable version of himself. And in the pursuit of these aims, he finds not just success, but fulfillment. He finds the satisfaction of a life lived in accordance with his values, a life that embodies the ancient wisdom of aiming high and striving with unwavering purpose. The Sigma male doesn't feel the need to broadcast his every move, to seek validation from the fickle court of public opinion. He understands the inherent value of privacy, the importance of cultivating an inner sanctuary where authenticity can flourish. He moves through the world with a quiet intensity, his depths hidden beneath a surface of calm composure. He is not driven by a need to impress, to seek approval, or to engage in the ceaseless clamor for attention that defines so much of modern life. He recognizes that true strength lies not in outward displays of bravado, but in the quiet cultivation of self-mastery. His thoughts, his emotions, his vulnerabilities, these are not things to be carelessly scattered to the wind, but treasures to be carefully guarded and shared only with those who have earned his trust. This is not to say that the Sigma is cold or aloof. He is capable of deep connection and genuine intimacy, but these are privileges earned through respect, understanding, and a shared appreciation for the value of silence. In a world awash in moral relativism and the shifting sands of situational ethics, the Sigma male stands firm. He is a man defined not by the whims of the crowd, but by the unshakable compass of his own internal moral code. This code is not something adopted lightly or inherited passively. It is forged in the crucible of self-reflection honed by the challenges he faces and constantly tested against the realities of the world. He asks himself the difficult questions, wrestles with ethical dilemmas, and emerges with a set of principles that guide his actions and define his character. This unwavering commitment to his moral code is not about rigidity or a lack of empathy. It's about having the courage to stand by his convictions, even in the face of opposition or pressure to conform. It's about being a man of integrity, someone whose word is his bond and whose actions consistently reflect his values. This unwavering moral compass is what makes the Sigma male a force for good in the world. He is a beacon of stability in chaotic times, a reminder that principle and integrity still hold value in a world increasingly defined by expediency and self-interest. Chapter 12. Minimalist. The Sigma male values simplicity. True freedom comes from needing less. It's about focusing on what truly matters. He sheds distractions to pursue his unique path. True wealth is not measured by what you own, but by what you can do without. Chapter 14:13, Confident. Now confidence. This isn't about arrogance, about boisterous displays of bravado or a need to dominate every room. The Sigma male's confidence is of a different sort. It's quiet, it's unwavering, it's deeply rooted in self-knowledge and self-acceptance. He doesn't need external validation, you see. He doesn't require the constant approval of others to bolster his sense of self. His confidence is forged in the fires of self-examination, in the crucible of personal responsibility. He knows his strengths, yes, but perhaps more importantly, he understands his limitations. And it is this understanding, this uncompromising self-awareness, that allows him to move through the world with a quiet but unshakable confidence. He doesn't shrink from challenges. He doesn't crumble under pressure. He faces them head-on with a calm determination that comes from knowing himself, knowing his values, and knowing what he's truly capable of. This is not to say he is without doubt, no. Doubt is an intrinsic part of the human experience. But he does not allow doubt to cripple him, to hold him back from pursuing what he believes in. He integrates doubt, learns from it, and ultimately transcends it through action and persistent striving. The 14th sign of a Sigma male is his strategic nature. This isn't about manipulating others, no, it's about having a mind that analyzes, that plans, that sees the chessboard of life and doesn't just react to the immediate move, but anticipates, considers, strategizes. You see, life isn't some game of luck or chance, it's a series of choices of consequences, and the strategic mind understands this implicitly. It doesn't jump into the fray without thought. It takes its time, it observes, it plans its attack and knows when to retreat, when to conserve energy, and when to strike. This is the essence of strategy, understanding the bigger picture, the long game, and acting accordingly. It's about discipline, about delayed gratification, about making the hard choices now for a better future. It's about calculated risks, not recklessness. And let me tell you, this is an incredibly attractive quality. In a world of impulsivity, of immediate satisfaction, the strategic mind stands out. It's a beacon of discipline, of foresight, of someone who isn't swayed by the whims of the present, but driven by the vision of the future. The 15th and final sign of a Sigma male is his resilience. Life, as we know, is not a smooth path. It's fraught with challenges, with setbacks, with moments that test your mettle, your very core. And what defines a man is not the absence of these trials, but how he chooses to face them. The resilient man, he bends but doesn't break. He stumbles, yes, but he gets back up, dusts himself off, learns from the fall, and moves forward. He understands that failure is not the antithesis of success, but a stepping stone on its path. It's the crucible in which strength is forged, character is tempered. Resilience is not about being emotionless, about being unfeeling. No, it's about feeling the weight of the world, the sting of defeat, the pain of loss, and still choosing to rise above it. It's about harnessing those emotions, channeling them into growth, into progress. And that, my friends, is the mark of true strength. It's the courage to confront the unknown, to persevere in the face of adversity, to emerge from the fire, not unscathed, but stronger, wiser, more resilient than before. So there you have it. 15 signs of a Sigma male. 15 characteristics that speak to a certain strength, a certain independence, a certain way of being in the world. Now remember, this isn't about fitting into a box or striving for some unattainable ideal. It's about introspection, about understanding yourself, about recognizing the traits you embody and those you might cultivate further. It's about forging your own path, about becoming the best possible version of yourself. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. And if you found this valuable, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing for more content exploring the depths of human potential. Until next time, remember, the world needs individuals who choose to stand strong, think for themselves, and carve their own path.